Hi everybody, I'm back and I'm going to be doing kind of a, excuse me, strange video. I normally do review beauty products, clothing, da-da-da. Anyway, I'm going to kind of change my channel up a little bit and do some strange videos. This is kind of beyond PG, so you might want to get your kids out of the room, whatever. If your kids usually watch it with me, watch it with you or whatever, so normally they're probably not up this late. It's like 11:04. Anyway, so I made this video once before and my camera quit filming and I was like, what's going on? I was almost done. But anyway, so the title of this video, I really don't have a title yet. I was going to figure it out when I started typing in, when you go to upload it. So um, these are basically some tips for men about making love. My husband and I have been married for almost 11 years. We were together 3 years before that, so, or 2 years, make it 14 years. So basically that's the only person I've been with in 14 years, same with him. And so yeah, there's a lot of things that people don't know that they should know by then. And some people are just more thick-headed than others. And I told myself that when I took these marriage vows, that this was going to be the person that I spent the rest of my life with, and it didn't matter what happened. It didn't matter. It was going to work, and whatever we had to do, we were going to make it work. And he had the same mindset. So I did move in with him a couple months before we got married, but it was kind of a situation where I was in the apartment where I was at, and I either had to sign another year lease or get out. So I told Anthony, he said, well, come move in with me. And I said, well, if we're going to do that, we need to set a date. So I said, how about not December 10th? He said, that's great. So started planning the wedding. We didn't have a big wedding. We just got married around the kitchen table and I got a wedding dress and had pictures, and it was great. We had a pastor marry us and couldn't have been better. So anyway, so yeah, this is about sex and love and making love, and yeah, there's a big difference between sex, making love, and the F word. So yeah, I don't know, for some reason this came to me. So I've got about 10, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 things. And I went and asked him some of these when he was halfway asleep. He has to go to bed really early because he gets up at about midnight in an hour for work. So, yeah, I was asking him, I said, well, what would be the number one thing when you first start? He said, well, I said, do you prefer the woman to undress herself? And I was hoping he would answer me this way. He said, no, of course not. I would undress you and you would undress me. It depends on whether you're going to rip each other's clothes off or, you're married, you can do whatever you want. So, but sometimes women want to be treated gently and not, this isn't a marathon, so yeah. Unless you're in an elevator and the door is going to open in 3 seconds, anyway. Um, so yeah, the first thing is let him undress you, and vice versa. You should probably undress him. Makes it more romantic, spontaneous, whatever. So yeah, and then take your time. What's the rush? Make love. And I wrote make love, not just have sex, lay on your back, whatever. He gets his rocks off, rolls over, goes to bed, goes to sleep. That's very disappointing to a woman because there's a lot of things that men need to learn about a woman's anatomy. And once I get that down, it pretty well clicks, and every time a woman's gonna have an orgasm. But anyway, I told my husband, I said, there's no other way. I mean, there's other ways, but that is one certain way to have a woman just totally fall for you. I'm not kidding you, is to have that happen. So it could take 10 years. It's all in chemistry and what you guys do and how hard your husband works. And yeah, and that's how you can tell he loves you. If he just does his thing and rolls over and, goes to sleep, whatever, that's not the best situation. So anyway, then the third one is foreplay. Men love that, and a lot of women do too. Now, foreplay can last 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour. Um, let him do it. Let him do what he wants, and you should do what you want, and you should be able to openly talk to each other, about, well, I don't like that, or I do like that, or whatever. So, yeah. And then number 4, I have, let's see, take your time. Roll over, get on top, different positions. My husband used to say when his wife's on top, you can see her. That was his favorite position, versus just missionary style laying there and just same old, same old. You gotta mix it up, and you know that's just how it is. So yeah, another tip. Now I'm not Dr. Ruth, but yeah, just thought I would make this video. I don't know why. It was just on my mind all day. And then I asked him again. I said, so which would you prefer? He's trying to fall asleep, and I keep asking these questions. I said, do you like dim lights? Do you want the lights on? I mean, this is awful. This light. Imagine this in the bedroom. I used to like pink light bulbs. Those are kind of more subdued, or not even night light. Just some kind of light. I don't know. Yeah, you can tell the lighting is just really bad, and they're just like this in the master bedroom. So, anyway, he said he would prefer dim light so he can still see me or whatever, and I can see him. So it's not totally in the dark. It's not like we've been together for 2 days or whatever. So anyway, dim light. Let's see, what does this one say? Get out the toy box. Now, I don't care who you are. Every woman, a lot of women say, oh, I don't play with those. I don't do that. Yeah, that's crap. Whoever says that is a stinking liar. I'm not kidding you. If they say, oh, I don't masturbate, I don't whatever, that's a lie. I don't care who you are. That is a lie. You might as well be honest with yourself, honest with your boyfriend, not boyfriend, husband. He knows what you do, and it's part of life. So I guess if you can't do it by yourself, you're not going to be able to do it with your mate. So I had a doctor tell me that once. He said, if you can't do it with yourself, how do you expect to do it with your husband? And I was like, you're right. You're right. So he said, the more you practice with this, the better it's going to get with your husband. And it's true. So, number 6 is you must be clean. Women must be clean. That is a pet peeve. And I'm not just talking down there. I'm talking fingernails, legs shaved, toenails painted, fingernails painted. There's nothing grosser than seeing chipped toenail polish. Somebody that's not clean, they're dirty. just, you know, sweat throughout the day, whatever. So the least you can do is take a shower before, whatever. And it would also give you that self-confidence that you need. So wherever he's going to go, whatever he's going to do, and I would expect the same from him. So that's another part. But foreplay for us, I will be honest, could last 2 hours. It's crazy. And then I'm like, dear, let's move on to the next level. He's like, oh, I could stay here forever. And I'm like, I know, dear, but it's like going on 2 hours. Anyway, then the next, so toes, fingers shaved everywhere. You know, there's nothing grosser than stubble on your legs, chipped nail polish. You just got to be ready at all times. And it's a pain in the rear, but look at my nails. I did those myself. That's crazy. I'm pretty impressed. And my feet are painted, and it makes you feel a lot better about yourself, you know, than rather than having chipped nails and just looking like garbage. So, and then and another thing is you never want to cut your husband down for saying, oh, you did it, you know, you did it again. You just couldn't hold out. And, you know, shit, I guess I'm going in the bathroom with my toy. You never want to cut them down like that because it makes them feel really bad and it just makes things worse. You need to work together to get this going. So, you know, for women it takes a lot longer than it does for men. A man can just stick it in and boom, it's over. And then it is over. Excuse me, I'm going to stand up because my hips are killing me. And it's very cold. You shut the heat off at night. It gets hot in here. Anyway, so yeah. Then another thing that turns my husband on, and I've always done this since I think I started wearing bras, was I just felt like they needed to match. It's like wearing a plaid shirt with tuxedo pants or something. You know, I was going to say plaid with florals, but those plaid with florals, those are kind of in now. You know what I'm saying? You need to somewhat match white bra, white panties, whatever. You don't want to have a green and white, let's say Ninja Turtle bra and a Shrek pair of underwear. That's really tacky. I think it's really sexy to have the same, you know, top as the same bottom. Um, Goes back to keeping your nails painted. I remember that movie with Eddie Murphy where he used to pull up the sheets and it'd be a beautiful woman, but her toenails would be all chipped, and he'd be like, "Oh, yuck, 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 yuck." It was a fetish. So yeah, you know, you need to take care of yourself. I know it takes extra time, but is your husband not worth the 10 minutes it takes to paint your nails and let them dry? Especially your feet. I mean, you need to keep your feet looking good because, well, for one, you only have one life, and for two, you need to take care of your body, and for three, a lot of it's for him. So there's that. And then the next one says end zone. Not quite sure what that means. Oh, well, once they hit the end zone, what happens? Does he roll over? Does he go to bed? Does he snuggle with you? Does he want you to go home? Oh, I have to work tomorrow, you know, da 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 da. That's a good sign that he's just kind of in it for himself, and that's about it. So, next one. He will be hooked for life. Make yourself unforgettable, and that's true. Anthony's got a tattoo of me on his arm, and I have one on my lower back. I don't like to call them tramp stamps. I can show it to you. I don't know if you can see it. I can't see it, but it has flowers, and yeah, I wanted it a lot of tramp stamps look the same. They're kind of like just shaped the same, and I just wanted little tiny pink flowers with vines, and I don't really like the font on his name, but I guess that can always be changed. And what the hey, I don't have to look at it. So anyway, um, yeah. So since his car wreck, it's pretty much put a wrench in our sex life. We used to have sex every day, twice a day. Sometimes it was crazy. Um, and now it's really put a damper on things with having broken hips and stuff. But my computer's beeping at me, so I am at 10. I'm at 12. So basically is take care of yourself, take care of your husband. You need to keep yourself clean, make yourself look attractive. It's not just for yourself, it's for your husband. You got to keep that spark alive. The minute that spark dies, his eye is going to start wandering, and same with yourself, and that is not what God wants to see, and you need to live the right way. So anyway, I thought I would make this video. Watch it, click it off if you're not interested. I'm going to start making a lot more of these videos. I have a bazillion ideas. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helps. Yeah. Anyway, I will get this uploaded. I hope you enjoyed this. I will be back with my favorites, and then I'm going to go over all of my crazy nail polishes. A lot of them are going to get thrown away. I have Zoya's, really high end. So if anybody's interested in the throwaways, let me know. Anyway, so I'm going to get this uploaded. Love you all. Sub, sub, sub. And give me a few days to get these people resubscribed. I lost 500 subscribers somehow, and it's not possible for 500 people to walk away overnight. It's just not. It happened one other time, and somebody stole 100,000 from me. So I don't know what's going on. But anyway, thank you for watching. Love you all. Sub, sub, sub. Give me a thumbs up, and I will see you later. Have a good night. And I hope you learned something. I certainly did. Well, I already knew, but anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.